Okay, so here we go. It's oh, there we go. Oh, I look skinnier this way. Let's do it this way. Yeah, there we go. So, last I talked to you, there's been a few updates. Let's get away a little bit here. There we go. I left Mike's the day after the wedding because I'm in a bit of not a panic or a rush, but I really want to be back for a special event on Saturday. A 50th wedding anniversary is a big thing, especially in our day and age. So that's not the reason, but that for my incident yesterday. But yeah, let's get that beard going. I got to look pretty for all you guys. So I left Kelowna on my route to Calgary. Stopped in Banff. As I've mentioned before, I lived there for a few years back in the late 90s to 2000. I'd been warned that it had changed, but I didn't even stop to take any pictures because it was unrecognizable for what they've done with it. And I get it. It's progress, people. I get it. It's progress, Martin. Social media is a progress. It's a good thing in the end. I don't think it was a good thing. I think it looks like crap. It looks commercialized. It looks like Las Vegas in the mountains now, in my opinion, just with more wood instead of neon. All right, so enough griping about that. I did see on the way, I sent out a video, I think I titled it The Grizz, where in fact I did get to see a freaking grizzly bear, which was amazing. And it's hilarious that I've only seen one elk my entire trip through the mountains. And I've seen one grizzly bear and 3 bighorn sheep. The proportions are a little off of the scale of what I remember them being. But nonetheless, wicked drive out to Calgary, of course, through Kananaskis. Yeah, just a great drive. So stayed in Calgary and then did the utterly crap drive from there down to my aunt's place in Weyburn again. She was gracious enough to host me for the night. Again, just flat, windy, nothing. Take the southern route. It's much nicer, except for that end part going into the mountains. I'd go through the Okotoks and take 22, I think, next time. I've heard it's very, very nice. We'll see. Next trip out, maybe that's the one I'll do. Anyway, so got to Weyburn. Didn't get a long visit, but yeah, they had received like 4 or 5 inches of rain over the last few days. It was pretty crazy. Luckily, the farm didn't get hit, so it sounds like the crops will be fine for my cousins, which is more important than anything. I'm gonna try to stop saying by the way, but I'm trying to think, and my brain hurts because I wiped out yesterday. And so yeah, I got to Weyburn, then did the Weyburn, and I planned on getting through to Kenora Dryden, and Winnipeg. You did it to me again. You tried to kill me last time through. This time, I was trying to go just south of Winnipeg and ended up on a gravel road, which is why I have the KLR. However, I have what you call 85/15 tires, which are 85% biased towards the street. And stupid me did not accept the fact that I should not have been driving down a gravel road with 85/15 tires. So, I wiped out and got a little road rash and dinged up my bike a bit. And the weirdest thing is my chain somehow got messed up, which is, none of us can really figure it out, but it happened. So I came back to the place in which I had stopped on the way from London to Vancouver to get a helmet and a jacket and a comm system, which I'd finally got the helmet figured out. I got the helmet, comfortable with the comm system in it without crushing my head. And now I had to throw that helmet out because it's, the whole face screen was, we call it a little scratchy. So I ended up back at the same place in Winnipeg that I had stopped the time before. They're gracious enough here to get me in right away to get my bike fixed, so I can continue my trip. And I bought yet another helmet. I went with a different one this time because I wasn't totally happy with the other one. I don't know if I spoke about it, but I bought a wood burning kit to basically melt out a bunch of the foam near the ears, because apparently I have elf ears or something. I'm silly. So I did it again. Yeah, the new hair is also, well, the lack of hair is really weird. I look like a Peaky Blinder or something. I don't know, look at that. Really weird. So anyways, they've been gracious enough here to get me in right away, fix up all the damage. My bags actually handed the dump pretty good. I had bought soft bags for a reason. I don't remember getting my leg caught under them, but that was sort of the big reason that I went with hard instead of soft, or soft instead of hard panniers. They held up, I mean, they're scratched, a little torn, but they're going to make the rest of the trip. A little duct tape, and we're back on the road. So I'm just sitting at a place called Headingley Sport Shop. They do like Kawasaki, Polaris, which are my jam, and then they do Indians, which are my jam if I had an unlimited amount of money. So yeah, so I put it down. That happened. And I guess I anticipated it at some point. I didn't anticipate it the way it happened, but it happened. And today actually I'm actually calmer today than I have been in a few days, and I guess it's because the inevitable in my eyes eventually happened, through all the stuff I've driven through, the weather, the road the crappy roads, the wind, everything. I figured it could have been a lot worse, and yes, I'm not, believe it or not, with 2 subscribers, I do not have any people that are benefiting from me mentioning names, and maybe they don't want me to, but I had put on some SW Motec engine guards and body guards, and they held up 100%. Barely even shifted into place. Yes, the powder coating is gone. That's what happens when you put a belt sander to the side of your motorcycle. But super impressed. Super impressed with the Nelson Riggs gear that I've had so far. The rain gear doesn't breathe, so if it's not raining and cold, you're going to get wet because you're going to sweat your bag off, or your other areas that sweat. Okay, this one's rambling on. Probably my longest one so far because I've had a lot going on. So still going to try to make it. I'm still going to try to push through to London. I came here late because 3 alarm clocks apparently were not enough this morning. Also, really weird, the hotel, after going to 3 or 4 different ones, which I did not expect to have to do in Winnipeg. Apparently it's such a popular place. They have not been watching my videos, and did not understand that Winnipeg is sort of... okay, we'll leave that alone. Be positive. Positive. This is Positive Martin speaking. So yeah, through active craziness, I ended up at the hotel where they were doing a town hall with Laura Lynn, Mark Friesen, and Sean Taylor, who are big on the truck convoy. You've probably heard of them if you've been following that at all. So, of course, I took the opportunity and the chance to go down and watch. My opinion on it was not sure to begin with. I know the PPC party seemed to be saying the right stuff. And Mark Friesen, who was the first speaker, he yammered on just sort of like I'm doing right now a bit, but was trying to say the same message that a lot of people like myself are saying, where let's just go back to some common sense and get this straight and stop being manipulated. Okay, enough politics. Anyways, my point was, it was just really odd that I got to see them, and I had to walk out during Laura Lynn because she is not that it's a bad thing. I've really changed my opinion on religion. I used to think it was really, really bad. Now I think it's just a little weird. She was a lot crazy. So I had to leave. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see Sean Taylor speak because apparently he's not quite as thumper. Okay, longest video yet, 10 minutes. If you made it through it, I apologize for the 10 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back. I did it to you. I got you. You guys, yes. So there you go, a little road rash for the trip. So 10 minutes of your time is not much. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.